Starting a creative business was one of the best decisions I've ever made, but it wasn't a career choice, it was a lifestyle choice. Hello, my name is Grace. On this channel, I talk about things like personal growth, small business, slow living, and life in general. As much as I would like to say that the initial decision to start my creative business came from the place of passion and a need to do something more fulfilling, the reality is it came from a deep need for change, from a shift in my priorities and the desire to create something meaningful on my own terms. If you've ever thought about starting your own creative business but weren't sure where to begin, this video is for you. Today I'm sharing my journey about how I went from a career in accounting to running my own business, and how you can take steps towards creating and building your own creative brand too. How it all began. This is my story. My work in life began with a sensible and secure career path. I've always been creative, but deep down, I've always wanted my own business. I loved the idea of being my own boss, having creative freedom and building something that was truly mine. But like many people, I took what seemed to be a sensible and more secure path. I gained an accounting qualification, built a career in accounting and finance, and eventually I worked my way up to financial controller. It was a very stable and respectable career, which I did for 35 years. But then there was a life-changing moment. Life took an unexpected turn. Within a short period of time, one after the other, each one of my children, well, they're actually grown-up adults now, but they all experienced quite serious health issues. In fact, the last health issue turned out to be very serious, and I had to take time out from my career. This particular health issue turned out to be a lifelong condition. It was a tough period for me, but it forced me to re-evaluate everything: my priorities, my work-life balance, and what I truly wanted and needed at that stage of my life. Having taken time out from my career, but still needing to pay the bills, I decided that it was the right time to start pursuing the dream of having my own business. My biggest motivators were as follows: flexibility, freedom from the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. For example, I wouldn't need someone else's permission to attend hospital appointments with my son. Creative freedom. There was no waiting for the perfect time. I needed to put my creative skills to use. I could work on my own terms and create my own opportunities. Passion into income. Why not get paid for something I already loved doing? Work-life balance. It would enable me to do something new and fulfilling whilst still having quality time that I needed with my family. Lifestyle. Having my own business would not just be a business choice, it was also a lifestyle choice. The skills that got me started. I wasn't starting completely from scratch like someone from school or university. My career had given me business and accounting skills, and over the years, I'd also developed computer skills, many of them self-taught. I'd dabbled in computer graphics, taught myself Photoshop, and also taught myself basic HTML and CSS languages. Once I opened up a computer, and installed extra memory. So I was quite confident with the skills that I'd gathered over time. I believe you're never too old to learn something new as long as you are open minded. With all these skills and a deep passion for creativity, I was excited to become the boss lady of a business that focused on creating beautiful, high quality, handmade products that are made in the UK. My handmade business's purpose and mission. Number one, it's a brand that celebrates women. From the very start, my goal has been clear. I strive to create carefully handmade, high quality products for women. But more than that, I want my business to uplift women, to help them celebrate themselves, each other, and even the small moments that define their lives. Number two, representation and inclusivity. My mission isn't just about selling products. I want every woman to feel good about herself when she receives or uses my products. I never want any woman in my target audience to feel excluded, which is why I try and create designs that women of different ages and backgrounds can relate to. Whether it's a small reminder of self love or a thoughtful gift for someone else, I want my creations to provide that little feel good factor. So, that's my story. Here are some steps that you can take towards starting your own creative business. Step one, recognize your passion and strengths. If you're thinking of starting a creative business, start by identifying what you love to do. Your business should be built around something that excites you and your strengths. So, what excites you? What are you naturally drawn to? And what skills do you already have that can support you in your journey? Step two, test your idea and get feedback. Before going all in, test the waters. Sell or give away a few products, or simply ask for feedback. Step three, set up your online presence. You don't need a fancy website from day one. Social platforms like Instagram and Pinterest, or sites like Etsy, are great places to start showcasing your work and for reaching potential customers. Step four, start small and improve as you go. I started my business on a small budget, no big investments. I just used the skills and tools that I already had. You don't need all the tools and everything up front at once. You can upgrade and grow as you go. Step five, be consistent and keep learning. Building a business takes time, but if you keep showing up, keep learning, and refining your work, you'll start to see results. Here are 3 lessons that I've learnt along the way. Number one, done is better than perfect. Stop procrastinating and making excuses. Just start. Number two, you don't have to know everything before you begin. You can work things out as you go along. Number three, fear doesn't go away, but you can learn to push through it. I had all the usual fears. What if my products are not good enough? What if no one buys? What if I fail? What if I'm not business savvy enough? But I realised you learn by doing. So, in order to learn, you have to get started. You can work things out as you go along. And the more experience you get, the more confidence you will have. If you've ever wanted to start a creative business, I hope this video has given you some inspiration and maybe even the courage to start that first step. You can do it, and I'm here to cheer you on every step of the way. But before you dive in, I want to offer you something just as important as inspiration and encouragement, and that is a gentle reality check. Because while starting a handmade business has brought me so much joy, creativity doesn't always mean instant income, and passion doesn't always pay the bills. There are things that I haven't mentioned in this video, things that I believe are important to know before making such a big decision. So, if you're thinking of starting your own handmade business, I'd advise you to watch my next video where I share things that you should know before starting your own handmade business. It's called Handmade Business, a Reality Check. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.